Hey, what's up, YouTube? I just want to give basically information to all the fat bikers out there that are looking for a bike rack and you're on a budget. You're trying not to spend a lot of money. So basically what I have is a Topeak 29er Explorer. Okay. And these, I had this on my 29er. What you want to do is stretch in between the bike rack. Okay. You want to stretch it out, pull them apart just slightly. You don't want to overdo it because then when you put it on the frame, you're going to want to bend it back into place. And you don't, when you bend it back into place, it might not line up in the rear, so well. So just, pull slightly and you want to get it just basically nudging onto the frame. Now, just like any other bike rack, same basically directions, but I suggest that you put a washer, okay, between the bike rack and the frame, especially on the brake side. On the disc brake side, and as you can see here, it's slightly, well, it's hard to tell from this angle. Hold on one second. So it's barely touching, you can't really see it. So for me, it works great in that angle with one washer depending on the width. And on the other side, you basically do the same thing, you bolt it and put a washer. Now for the Pugsley, Pugsley owners, if you are looking to get a bike rack and you want to put the same bike rack on, it's pretty much the same way. What you want to do is, on the driver's side, you want to take the bracket and put it from the inside. So the bracket for the bike rack, you want to mount it from the inside, and then you're going to bolt it from the inside. Now, when you bolt it from the inside, you see how the head on this is kind of thick? It can rubble and change, so try to find a different screw that's more flat, so that way it'll bolt right on, okay? And the reason why you got to do that with the Pugsley, because we all know that it's offset, and it'll line up better. If you don't do that, you could actually do it like the way I have it on my Fat Boy, but then what happens is in the back, it's not going to line up. It's going to shift over more to the right. So it doesn't look like it's lined up. Okay, so that's the reason why I set mine up that way. Let me just tell you about this real quick. This came from a folder, plastic folder, and I just cut it out. And as you can see, I put zip ties. I made a hole, zip tie right through. And in the back, put zip ties, center zip ties, and it's like a good mud guard, for a splash guard, you know what I'm saying? So that's something else that you can do as well. So on my previous video, I used the same bike rack and I tied my daughter's sled up onto it. And, I went riding in the park with her, pulling her on the sled, and we had a great time. Tell me what kind of fat bike you got, how you set yours up. I know that it worked for my Fat Boy and my Pugsley. I'm interested to hear what other bikes it fit. Give me a thumbs up, like my video, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Later.